Well, it's Sunday. We are at Cedar Point, and we are pretty early as usual in the parking spot that we always use right out from 23A.
And
front row.
Our parking spot was almost taken.
Almost. Well, there's no signs of life out of Millennium Force this morning. We haven't seen any test trains. There's not an employee at the entrance. So we are going to use early ride time and go ride Maverick. Everyone's watching Maverick due to a failure to launch. Here we go, second attempt. Ah, there it goes, all right.
Be the best of the day, even though it's the morning. First time riders, there you go. Pretty cool. All you guys are first time riders? Whoa. Half this train is first time riders. That's pretty cool. Enjoy your ride on Dragster, guys. See ya.
We just got off Dragster with about a 10-minute wait. Man, do I love that ride. Where are we heading now?
Magnum.
How short's the line?
It's literally not even in the dang station.
Yeah, the Magnum's a walk-on, so we just got off Top Thrill and we're gonna go to Magnum now. Anything worth doing is worth doing twice. The line for Magnum's very short, so we're gonna go again.
Good time. It's kind of warm out, isn't it?
It's kind of warm. We just got off our 5th ride on Magnum. We've ridden Top Thrill and Maverick today. We got a ride on Skyhawk. I think we're gonna go get some lunch.
At Miss Keith's because it's air conditioning.
Right? Yeah, we'll eat at Miss Keith's because they have AC and
It'll feel good.
it'll feel pretty good. We have ridden Maverick today. No activity out of Steel Vengeance. Requires maintenance constantly. We'll ride Snake River Falls after lunch and Thunder Canyon. And Millennium Force has not run today either. The inside of Miss Keith's is decorated with signs that used to hang at other locations inside of Cedar Point.
All clear.
For the first time today, there is signs of life out of Steel Vengeance. They started morning tests at 12:05 in the afternoon. We are walking towards Steel Vengeance, and there is not very many people in front of us. Looks like the line's going to stop at about the bend right before the middle detectors. Alright, we are getting off Steel Vengeance right now. And we had, what, you think a 10-minute wait?
I think even just 5 is what I thought.
That was the shortest wait we've ever had on it, and wow, is that thing a rush. I love that ride. What's your thoughts on it? Eh?
I'm speechless.
You're speechless. That doesn't happen very often. You talk all the time. I call you Ratchet Jaw. I think these things are such a strange animal. They're called a cobby. I have mixed feelings about this Forbidden Frontier area, but any place I can sit here on a hammock and watch roller coasters go by, I guess it's not too bad. Sorry for the swigging there at the video. This hammock will not quit spinning, and in fact it's accelerating because I think somebody is swigging it on me. I'll also say that this Forbidden Frontier area was nice because you get a good vantage point of much of Millennium Force's track from here. And prior to Forbidden Frontier, the only way that you could really see much of Millie was to go on the Dinosaurs Alive Island. Well, we rode Thunder Canyon, and we didn't hardly get wet at all. My shirt, for example, is completely dry, so we are going to ride it again because we're hoping to get soaked. And if we don't get wet this time, we're going to go ride Snake River Falls, because on that, you inevitably get wet. You will get wet. We got a little bit more wet that ride on Thunder Canyon, so we're going to ride Snake River Falls to make sure that we get good and saturated.
With gears on one of the two mills, which turns the stone nuts. The stone nuts then turn the millstones. The stones never touch during the grinding operation. The miller set the millstones at various distances apart, depending on what grain of finished flour or meal was requested. If the stones were set too close together, the finished meal was too powdery. If the grooves in the stones were worn, the meal was coarse and irregular. During periods of heavy use, the stones had to be regrouped about every 10 days. Because few millers had time to spare, a traveling millwright would be hired to deepen the grooves and sharpen the edges.
Next up, we're going to ride Wave Swinger. We ride this thing almost every time we come here. Not a big thrill ride, but it's fun nevertheless. If there's any... I like some of this glassware they have in this display case here. This piece is from 1910. Mm-hmm. 1907. There's another one from 1907.
Here's one from 1903.
This? No.
Here, enjoy your ride on Magnum XL 200.
Magnum has been a walk-on all day long, so we're going for, I think this is our sixth ride on it today.
Any loose articles you may have.
Well, we got 8 rides on Magnum in quick succession, which is good because the thing just went down. It's running, but it's running empty. I've always thought it's kind of neat that the forward pass in football was allegedly developed on the Cedar Point beach by Newt Rockney when he was a lifeguard here. Wicked Twister is a walk-on, so we are going to go ride it. Ready, Kens?
Yeah.
Today is National Ice Cream Day, and it's Sundays on Sunday at Tops. So Platinum Pass holders get Sundays, buy one, get one free. So Mackenzie and I are gonna go get some ice cream here. Tops claims to be the oldest creamery and dairy in the state of Ohio. It's a very old company. They are from here in Sandusky.
Daddy, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
Remember we learned that when we went to their creamery out on Venice Road.
You never told me that.
Yes, I did, darling. You just don't pay attention to your father sometimes. We just got off Raptor, and now we're gonna ride Blue Streak, and then we might try to get on Valraven down there. We are running out of roller coasters here today that we haven't ridden. We've kind of gotten the whole grand tour today. But the skies are starting to cloud up. There's a storm off to the southwest. Kind of heading this direction. Mackenzie just pointed out there's only one train in there. So one train is physically missing from the coaster at the moment. They must have it at the B&M shop for repair. We didn't get a ride on Millennium Force this morning during early ride time. So we're gonna grab one right now, right before the park closes. I like Hotel Breakers. There's a lot of history here. Yeah, it's a pretty building. Pretty building.
I remember when I stayed here one time, I actually thought movies were real. That was when I was like 4. That was funny.
The rooms are pretty small, but that's what you get with an old hotel. I mean, you can stay in one of these new wings, and you can get a larger, more modern room. But frankly, it's the old portion that has all the character. And kind of the small rooms, they just kind of go hand in hand with hotel rooms from that period. This place is over 100 years old.
And I remember Mommy wasn't too pleased with me.
Yeah, your mom wasn't too pleased because she thought for the money that the hotel rooms were very small.
And
But
I wouldn't care.
your mom forgets like Hilton Tower in Chicago was the same way. Palmer House is the same way. Hotels of that vintage, all the rooms are small.
But that means they have history, so it's good.
Hi, Kenzie. It's one of those nights on the way out of the park where it kind of feels like we have the place to ourselves. We've been here since early ride time. It's almost 10 p.m. They close at 10, so we should get going. All right, you're making me dizzy. Did you have a good day today, darling?
Yeah.
You like Cedar Point?
Yeah.
You glad we
I got
came?
to see myself. What?
Are you glad we came?
Yeah.
You've got coaster hair majorly, but we rode a lot of roller coasters today. What's your favorite ride today? Oh, come on, I'm asking. What's your favorite ride
I
today?
wanted to ride Cedar Downs and it wasn't open.
I know. Cedar Downs wasn't running today, and that is like the first time we've ever seen that thing closed. Well, we'll get it next time we come here.
I wanted to go on the beach.
We'll be back in 2 weeks. Next weekend, let's go to Kings Island on Sunday. Love ya.
Love you too.
Eat, sleep, roller coaster, repeat.